tutorial. I'm DeSoto with Revency TV here, and today we're talking about EQ. First, I'd like to thank the people that are watching these videos and for the support and the subscribers. Thank you so much. Please hit the subscribe button, throw a like, a comment. I want to know what type of videos you guys would like to see. Do you have any questions? I'd love to help you out. I'm sorry for the somewhat. I'm not putting out as many videos as I said I would. I just started a new job of physical labor, and it's super long hours, super hard, and it's kicking my ass. So excuse me for that. I'm working on it. I'm trying to figure out a system here that I could put out more videos every week, but I honestly just come home and go to sleep. I can't even help it. So, all right, let's get right into the video. Alright, so I'm going to let you hear this vocal quick without anything. Well, at least without the EQ. So we're going to turn this off here. And now this is just really rough vocals. I had some of the verse written and then freestyled the rest of the little parts. It's not going to be in the final product whatsoever, but I'll lay skeleton vocals to mold and mix. That way I know how to get the final vocal sounding better. Okay, so I'm going to play this here. Tell me what you're thinking about. Tell me what you're going through. Tell me about your ex and how you know that he ain't over you. Tell me about your dreams and the things that you got goals to do. Tell me why you scared every time that I get close to you. Whoa, you got me reminiscing. Okay, so we're going to turn this back on. Now I'm going to go over the frequency ranges really quick. So between 20 and 80 hertz is rumble and bass frequencies. You always want to cut this off with vocals. There's no reason you would need a frequency this low. It's going to clash with your instruments. It's going to clash with your bass. It's going to clash with any lower toned instruments that you are using. So I highly recommend rolling that off. You could do a straight curve, say around 80 hertz, maybe even 100. Feel it out and watch where this is going. Watch the peaks and valleys. Watch the peaks and valleys.
Going through. Tell me about your accent. How you.
I'm sorry if there's any clipping, guys. I'm trying to make it better. My CPU is having a really difficult time right now, so I do apologize for that. Next, we have between 100 and 350 hertz, which is often boominess from recording in a small space. So I'm gonna play this. Boost.
How you know that he ain't over you?
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to turn something off here and just not use that. Okay. Where was I? Box. Right, okay. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so yeah. Between 100 and 350 hertz.
Tell me about your dreams and the things that you got goals to do. Tell me why you scared every time that I get close to you. Whoa, you got me reminiscing, baby, on some other type of shit that I didn't know I miss you, baby. I just try it.
Okay, so you heard the difference with that. You could always just boost the thing up and then pull it back down and see what kind of difference it's making, if it's something you like or that you don't. I'll also include a visual guide reference depiction of one of these charts with the frequencies of how it affects what and what it affects. Okay, so next we have 400 and 500 hertz. 400 to 500 hertz. Now this is what you want to cut if it sounds boxy or really muddy. It's going to clash with, like I said, everything else. It's going to clash with your bass, etc. You don't want that. A lot of pianos real muddy in the middle octaves, so you might want to cut that out on the vocal depending on the peaks and valleys. Again, you have to watch that and pay attention. Fourth rather, sorry about that, between 1 kilohertz and 4.5 kilohertz. If it sounds honky or nasally, you can feel free to cut somewhere between there. You have to listen. So it's between right here, the 1, and between 4.5, which is roughly right about here. So let's take a listen to this.
Try to get you all over again, but I cannot deny it. I cannot deny. I don't wanna be your friend. I'm just trying to get it in. I'm just trying to get it lit. Hey, 'cause I know.
So I decided I wanted a little boost there around about 3 kilohertz. You can cut here if it sounds nasally or honky. I'll just pull that back down just a little bit. It's not bad, but I only wanted a very small. Let me see. That's two. Ooh, wrong one. Yeah, we'll just bring that down a little bit. Okay. Alrighty. So we're moving on to 5 kilohertz and 10 kilohertz. Between 5 and 10 kilohertz is presence and syllabus. Sibilance tones. So basically, if you're pronouncing your S's and your P's, you're popping your P's, stuff like that, you can cut that down a little bit. If it doesn't have enough sibilance, you could always boost it up. Sometimes it sounds more muffled and you want to have a bit of HD, some clarity in there. Clean it up a little bit.
Tell me what you're going through. Tell me about your ex and how you know that he ain't over you. Tell me about your dreams and the things that you got goals to do. Tell me why you scared every time.
The 10 to 20 kilohertz, which is nothing but air. And I do like to boost this to liven the vocals. If you use an exciter or something, you probably won't need this. But if you don't want to use an exciter, you could always just boost a little bit to add that in. Let me see, I don't want that much. Just maybe a decibel. 120 is okay. Alright, so between 20 and 80 hertz is rumble and bass frequencies. Between 100 and 350 hertz is boominess, often from recording in a small space. Between 500 hertz and 1 kilohertz is for the boxy type sound if you need to cut. Between 1 kilohertz and 5 kilohertz, or 4.5 kilohertz, to cut or boost if you want nasally tones, some throaty stuff. Again, use the risers and visualizer and adapt accordingly. You might have to bring this up, you might have to bring down here up and cut that and maybe roll off some of the top end. You really don't know until you're working on it. Sorry about that. So yeah, 4 and 500 hertz, or you could really between 250 and 500 is mud. If it sounds boxy or muddy, clean that up. Cut that. Between 1 and 4.5 kilohertz for nasal. 5 kilohertz is presence and sibilance tones, and between 10 and 20 kilohertz is air. So you could adjust that accordingly. I will put a link up for you guys in the description so you could download this sort of cheat sheet, if you would, for EQ on vocals. Now you're still gonna have to do them, like I said, according to each song, but knowing how to EQ correctly and getting good at it is super helpful, and I really hope this guide helps you guys. I'll be doing more on EQ in the future. I'm still working on the FL Studio beginner tutorials and some other stuff coming for you guys. It's been really slow. I like to keep you guys in the process of things I'm doing instead of, just doing stuff for the videos. And to be honest, I haven't been hitting the lab that much. The cook-ups have been pretty tight recently. So I just want to bring you guys a quick video on how to EQ the vocals and mixing. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope this helped. Please throw a comment, a like, and a subscribe. Sub for sub. Thank you guys so much for the support. Really appreciate it. More videos coming soon. Wish me luck at the new job. DeSoto with Revency TV. Out.